I've understood personally is that I shouldn't look like my problems. I shouldn't look like how much is in my bank account. Sometimes I scroll through WhatsApp, my WhatsApp contacts. I scroll through TikTok, and I'm seeing all these girls buying bone tray, buying bags, buying like expensive bags and shoes. I thought that we were all 20 and we're still trying to sort everything out. Like, a lot of people here on YouTube do videos on their 20s, they do vlogs, most especially lifestyle content on their 20s, but they don't talk about the challenges that they face. They don't talk about the things that are happening in their 20s. They don't talk about the pressure, the financial pressure, the fact that they can no longer depend on their parents, the fact that they can no longer run to their parents for any small need like they used to, the fact that they have to learn a skill and monetize it. They have to start a business. They have money, but they don't understand how the money finishes or where they use the money. They don't talk about the pressure in the 20s. Hi, my name is Jureg-Jones. I am a Cameroonian-based YouTuber, your favorite, and definitely not your regular, period. And I'm going to talk about these things because, ever since I turned 20, it has not been a joke at all. One major thing that a lot of people don't talk about is money. I was so rich. Like, I used to have money when I was a teen, and right now you will give me money to use, right? You can give me money, I will use it, but I don't know what I used it on. Like, we have more responsibilities now, we spend more, but we don't know what we are spending on. The pressure even gets worse when you go to TikTok and then you see like your age mates who are 20, 21, 22, and they have opened businesses. Sometimes I used to feel like, is it that I'm not doing enough? I have become so body conscious of how I look, how I dress, of how I appear, in fact, in general. Before, when we're in secondary school or high school, we're wearing uniforms, you'll go to school, and no matter how you look, nobody really cares about how you look. But in university, in these 20s, you get to meet a lot of people that dress well. You meet people that are looking so good, and then you just look at yourself automatically and you're like, are you sure I'm not going to try to step up? It's important to dress the way you want to be addressed, because people tend to judge a lot by looks. People tend to judge others by the way they look. I can attest to this particular point. I've understood personally is that I shouldn't look like my problems. I shouldn't look like how much is in my bank account. At 20s without relationships, be it platonic, be it romantic or anything. High school, in secondary school, we used to have a group of friends that we always work with. Back then it was very easy to make friends. It was easy to just meet somebody and then the next day people are friends. But in university, in these 20s, you have to know the person. You have to understand what they like and they don't like. You have to understand their mood swings, their hobbies. You have to basically study them before being able to call them your friend. Now I understand why a lot of people that I know in their 20s, a lot of people that I have met and I know in their 20s don't have that many friends. And it makes a lot of sense because it is so mentally draining. It is exhausting to have to start all over from scratch, start getting to know somebody, start getting to like them for them, start getting to like both them and their imperfections. When I got into university year one, I was trying so hard to make friends. I was trying I was trying to get back my cycle or my group of friends of high school, but it was so difficult because the people I was used to, I didn't meet them. I didn't meet their type in university, so it became really, really difficult for me. And I'm in my third year currently, and I've really just given up already. I'm just like, okay, whosoever comes, okay. If nobody comes, okay. I'm just going to be in my corner because I cannot. I really don't have strength. I don't have time. I don't have most especially energy to get to know anybody again. Please. Relationships now, friendship wise, are very, very difficult to maintain, even with the friends that we made in high school and in secondary school, because a lot of people are busy. A lot of people do not have time to go out, to meet up or catch up with their friends. If we're not careful, if we're not intentional about building friendships or like investing in our friendships, we can lose the friends that we made in high school and in secondary school, which were like honestly like our realest friends. And in our 20s we tend to meet a lot of people coming from different backgrounds, that were raised differently. I was discussing one time with a friend, and she was like, in their house they don't greet in the morning, like they don't greet themselves in the morning. I'm like, people don't greet themselves in the morning, like you just start talking like that. I remember one time I went out in the morning and I came back and I was knocking our door. I knocked our door for like a good 3 minutes and my sister did not open. I now had to pass behind and I knocked the door behind. That's when she opened. I asked her, why did she not open the door? She told me that she did not open because I did not greet her. So it really tends to see that people come from different backgrounds. People in their 20s are so strong, because imagine having to always deal with anxiety and your mental health not being at its best. Like you're anxious about not succeeding in life, you're anxious about your finances, you're anxious about having to have good grades in school, and most of all you still have to show up to school, you still have to show up to that business you are trying to run, you still have to show up to your job place and everything. Honestly speaking, bro, I don't think 20s is for the weak, and sometimes I'm just like, I want to go back. Like I want to go back to being 17. Like I'm just tired. Sometimes I scroll through WhatsApp, my WhatsApp contacts, I scroll through TikTok, and I'm seeing all these girls buying bone straight, buying wigs, buying bags, buying like expensive bags and shoes. I'm like, where are people getting this money from? I thought that we were all 20 and we're still trying to sort everything out. I don't count the number of times that before I went out, like before I stepped out of my house, I had to look in the mirror and make sure that, okay, I'm looking good, I'm looking presentable, I'm looking approachable. Shows how much appearance matters, and if you don't take care of your appearance, you will be addressed the way you are dressed. It doesn't change the fact that it's difficult to make it as a teen, as a young adult, put things together, to manage your time, to build a particular character, to have a healthy mentality, to not be anxious. It's just a lot. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this particular part of the 20 series, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.